neck of the woods. How's everybody on this beautiful Sunday afternoon? And it's definitely a beautiful Sunday afternoon, praise God. But I just wanted to take a few moments and just remind everybody, we are set to host a dynamic and awesome third annual Montgomery 2320 Business Development Services Seminar in Fort Wayne, Indiana this year. It is July 14th, 2023, and it's going to be from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. It is a Friday. It'll be a full day event. Full, and I mean full. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be full of awesome presenters, awesome, informative. They're coming from all over the country. We've got, Donald Fashore Martin is coming in from Atlanta. He's going to MC and he's going to be a speaker as well and do a presentation on branding. You do not want to miss it. We've got Montana Fitzpatrick coming in from Indianapolis. Dynamic serial entrepreneur. That's all about community. And being an advocate and really, energizing entrepreneurial spirit, not just the spirit, but teaching, the youth and creating, young entrepreneurs. I mean, just really literally and sincerely creating young entrepreneurs in our community, which is, extreme. I mean, it's like a superhero. So he's gonna give us a presentation as well. And then, not to be, not to be outdone, then we have Shantae Barnes, who is a 20-year educator. She is phenomenal. She's been a teacher, an instructor, an author. She is also, the mother of two twins that she has worked with to develop their own company, their own company, and sell their own books and author their own books, and she hosts a podcast, and just dynamic young lady, that's really, really feeding a lot into the culture, when it comes to, education, and really, pointing out and bringing attention to, I've been following her for some months, and, articles she's bringing attention to and generating awesome conversation around very necessary, issues that have to do with our education system as it regards, from two perspectives, from an educator perspective and from a parental perspective, which is very dynamic, in our community. So, I mean, it's going to be very awesome. I'm very excited about, what she has to say about developing young entrepreneurs as well. And, and then we're going to also offer, we got a professional coming in, John Bird. He's going to come in and help, to talk to people about, getting access to business credit, which is so important as an entrepreneur. I mean, I can't say it. I can't state enough how important it is to be able to access business credit, for the longevity of your business. I mean, and to really grow your business and thrive and everything. But he's going to be there. You're going to have access to him, to be able to meet with him, talk with him, and so forth. It's going to be awesome. And then, we got our keynote speaker. We have Mr. Danny Adams, Indianapolis's own, but he's coming all the way in from Dallas, Texas, to give us a keynote speech that and presentation and instruction that's dynamic. Danny, has been an entertainer for over 30 years. Has also, been an awesome, awesome social media phenom, with over 500 million views of his videos. That's 500 million with an M, views, throughout, around the world, content creation and so forth. I'm telling you, you're not gonna want to miss him. He's gonna set the place on fire. So it's gonna be awesome. So I mean, it's just, now these are the people. But here's the thing about our seminar this year. We're hosting it at the Electric Works in Fort Wayne, which is a dynamic venue. I'm gonna tell you what, the environment is truly awesome. I mean, everybody's gonna enjoy themselves. They're gonna be able to, one thing we're gonna encourage, extremely, is that everybody who attends is, creating a lot of content for their own brand. We want you taking pictures. We want you taking pictures, selfies, videos. We want We want you creating content for your brand, for you to use, with your brand, with your social media marketing, with your marketing campaigns. I mean, here's the thing. You should be able to take away from this one event enough content that you can use it for the whole rest of the year if you so choose, and if you really come in and digest it on top of the instruction, on top of the networking. See, the networking is the other aspect that's going to be huge. This is the type of event. This event is for you. This is not an event for me or for just a couple of us. No, this event is literally for you. This event is literally for you, for your brand, for you to come, not just enjoy and have a great lunch, which we're going to have a great lunch as well, but for you to come and, meet people, network, get content created, learn how to create more content, learn, different aspects of this entrepreneurial experience, whether you're starting out, whether you've been at it for 50 years, where future facing is the theme of the whole event. Future facing, what are we, how are we, building businesses for the future, and there's so many dynamic perspectives that this is going to energize and really, culminate a whole lot of fascinating engagements and so forth, that you're going to be able to utilize. And it's not just for Indiana. We're centralizing it in Fort Wayne, so that way, if you're in Michigan, you can attend. If you're in Illinois, you can attend. If you're, in Ohio, you can attend. If you're in Indianapolis, you can attend. Here's the thing. Myself, I travel, weekly back and forth to Indianapolis. It's a 200-mile round trip for me, to go from home to Indianapolis, and I do it multiple times a week, for business, for service, but just, to really make sure that I'm growing and taking care and adding and providing as much value as possible. And so I know for a fact that, you can come from Indianapolis to Fort Wayne. You can come from Columbus, Ohio to Fort Wayne. You can come from Detroit, Michigan to Fort Wayne. You can come from Chicago, Illinois to Fort Wayne. It's the same. It's relatively the same amount of distance. You come from Cincinnati to Fort Wayne. It's a little bit further for some, but it's well worth it. This is an investment for you. This is an investment. This is going to be the best money you spend this year. And like I say, it is an investment. It's a business expense. So, you get what your, tax, prepare and so forth. And, and this is a business expense. So, I mean, this is not a, you'll enjoy yourself. You'll have a good time. But here's the thing. This is not an entertainment, event. This is not a, come and, we're going to come and, and paint our faces or anything. No, this is business. This is business. This is a future-facing business. You're going to enjoy yourself. You're going to be informed. You're going to be instructed. And you're going to be surrounded by people who can see your vision. That's the whole thing. It's so important. It is more important now than ever, to surround yourself with people who can see your vision. Without a whole bunch of explanation. You don't have to come here and say, oh, I do this, I make cakes, and this is why I do it, and this is how I do it, and try to give your whole purpose and your whole life story in 60 seconds, just try to convince somebody that what you're doing is practical. No, you come in and say, hey, I bake cakes. Great, you bake cakes, that's what's good, I love it. We need more cakes. What do? Oh, I sell pencils. Okay, great, we need more pencils. That's the whole thing. You're not coming to an event where somebody's going to tell you what you're doing is wrong. You're coming to an event where you're surrounded by people who know, that what you're doing is what you're called to do, and you're the subject matter expert at it. Cool, great. This is what I do. This is what, this is what I provide. Cool, great. We're not trying to, fan up and try to, and make connections that are based upon, I'll see if you're a good fit for somebody. I'll see if you're a good fit for somebody I know. No. Here's the thing, this good fit culture is really catching up fast, and it's really going to do a lot of damage to people. Good fit was nice when we first started doing it, but now it's become a form of discrimination, that people use in a lot of ways to make sure that they surround themselves with people that they like to see, as opposed to people who can do the job the best and really, add value to the culture. That's a whole nother conversation. But the reality of it is, this is a time, this is an event, this is a function where you can come and you're going to shine. You're going to shine. You're going to shine. And each ticket, like I say, each ticket, includes your admission plus a plus one if you decide to bring somebody or not. But we encourage, to bring somebody, two by two. If you can come with somebody, your ticket will include somebody, one other person. This is, because we want for you to be able to come, not just have somebody to share it with yourself, but have somebody who can hold the camera for you, who can take your picture for you. This is very important for content creation. Let's just be honest. This is one of the hardest things in business nowadays, for sure, is to have somebody to help you develop the content for your brand and for your business. And so we're encouraging that at this function. We're encouraging, and here's what I do guarantee you, as the owner and president of Montgomery 2320 Business Development Services LLC. Here's my guarantee to you. When you leave here, you're not just leaving here by yourself. You're leaving here with us. You're leaving here with access to us. You're leaving here with someone who's here to help you make sure that your business thrives in every which way that we possibly can. You're not leaving here alone. What you're actually getting from this one event is lifetime connections, not just, with Montgomery 2320 Business Development Services LLC, but with multiple other, organizations, whether it's, for show entertainment, whether it's, DA Productions, whether it's, whether it's, J Galt Finance, whether, so many different ones, whether, just so many different ones, whether it's, so many businesses, too many to name, and like I say, even the venue, Electric Works, I tell you what, I love this place. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be at the GE Club at the Electric Works, and this venue itself is so dynamic. I love the place. What they've done here is so tremendous, and this is just in the first phases. They've got several years of phases planned out and everything. So we plan on definitely doing more and more, even at this particular venue, and growing in this venue, because I tell you, it's a very exciting time. It's an extremely exciting time, and I'm not just excited myself. There's those that are around me that are excited as well. We've been hard at it for years and years and years, building and growing our brands and so forth. And now, by the grace of God, this is the time for it to all to pop. So, hey, I look forward to seeing all of you. And let's just make sure to get your tickets, sign up, come on down. Tickets will only be sold until July 1st, so get them now. Get them while you can. There's only a select number of tickets, that are available. So get them now, and let's set this thing off right, and let's finish off 2023 stronger than we started off, because I'm gonna tell you, by 2024, the game is really afoot. So talk to you later. God bless.